Coming up on today's show.
I can't wear that suit, it's sensory.
We discuss the top 5 highest grossing Superman movies of all time.
Number 5, Quest for Peace.
The weirdest questions that you typed into Google.
Would he smash her that hard?
And the boys talk about their Superman collection.
Sell for 15 million.
Hang on to your capes, folks. It's 2 geeks and a plumber.
Up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's the blueprint for the modern superhero. Welcome back to the podcast. Today we're talking about Superman, the original superhero, what he represents, and the actors who have played him in live action. So, who or what does Superman mean to you? One word, Mackie.
Hope.
Sheer legend. Well, it's 2, but I'm having it. Sheer legend. Guy's a legend.
And for me, truth.
All time. Hope. Did you say hope?
He said hope, so I picked something
Stole
different.
off, legend, he's a legend.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that this is the superhero that got us all into comic books. Maybe not all of us. Mackie, you were...
No, I'm a bit different because of Batman, but...
Yeah, Superman
he's
for
the
me.
first one we
Superman
all
for
saw.
me.
I think he's the first one we all saw on big screen.
Yeah,
Superman for
by
me.
far.
Even in cartoons, Superman for me. Just as a boy. Spider-Man's up there, but big soups.
He was just...
Look at him. He's amazing. He can fly, dude. First person I ever could seen anyone fly. It was like, wow, dude's a player.
I mean, to be fair, with Superman, he started it all off, didn't he?
Yeah, he's the very first superhero.
Comic book heroes reaching into the big screen and the small screen, to be fair.
He is classed in today's society as the very first superhero. There's nobody that, from a comic book wise or anything, that was before him, really. There was heroes and there was things like that, but nobody that had powers or abilities. So Superman is classed as the very first comic book superhero.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And rightly so.
Rightly so.
Okay, we'll get straight into our top 5 Superman films, including ensembles, so where Superman's a major player in that film. I'll go first with my top 5. So in 5, I've got Superman Returns. 2, I've got Superman 2. Oh, sorry, number 4, Superman 2. Superman and Batman, Dawn of Justice, number 3. Man of Steel is number 2. And then, obviously, number 1, the original Superman.
Who's next, mate? Are you going to go on?
Mackie, go on.
Okay. I've got in number 5.
Can you actually read that writing?
Yes, it's engineer writing.
Just show the camera.
Show the camera that writing.
It's great writing.
It's the middle.
Brilliant. Is that?
That is like spiders on a page. That's like columns.
So I think worst writing goes doctors and then engineers.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously. Right, anyway, back to the top 5.
Sorry, I just seen it and I was like, wow.
So I've got Superman 3 is number 5. BVS is number 4. Superman is number 3. Superman 2 is number 2. And Man of Steel is number 1.
Alright. Mine is number 5, Superman Quest for Peace. I know you love it. We all love it and we'll talk about it.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 4, I'm going to say Batman versus Superman because if I say BVS, it just sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. So I'm not going to say that.
You just said BVS.
I know, it sounded like a sexually transmitted disease. Number 3 is Man of Steel. Number 2, Superman 3. And number 1 for me is Superman 2. Interesting.
Okay.
I was going to say, that's a little bit...
What? Right, correct.
No, random.
It's not random, it's just how I like them when I was a child.
Okay, so we'll start off by discussing the elephant in the room, and that is number 5 for Andy. The Quest for Peace.
Because I want to give...
all the other Superman's films that there's been.
I love them, but come on, I just feel like, if the film could have been written better, granted, but Mark Pillow...
Acted better, written better, produced better, filmed better.
Mark Pillow needs a shout, right? He never gets a shout in anything, right? And he's like a cross between He-Man and Nuclear Man.
He would look good as He-Man, to be fair. That's actually a good shout.
Good, right? But I know some of it was corny and stuff, and like with his nails and all stuff like that, and his voice. All right, it was really bad, but I feel it just needs a shout.
For you, what was the corniest part of that film?
Probably the bit where he gets in the elevator and just throws him off the earth, just spins him round and launches him.
Mackie, corniest.
I'm going to agree that it was that's probably the corniest bit of Superman just throwing him off.
The corniest bit is how he made him. He walks into a museum with a pair of normal bolt cutters and cuts off a piece of Superman's hair from a weight that's, I think, is it 100 pounds or 100 kilograms or something?
Is it not tons?
It won't be 100 tons.
it's tons.
Oh, I think
might
it
be-
was tons, was it?
No, because it was only small. So that's another editing faux pas. Then, if it was 100 million or 100 tons,
I can't remember what
Might have
it
been
was.
1 ton.
whatever it was,
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1 ton.
you can't cut Superman's hair with a pair of
Yeah, but
bolt
it's Lex,
cutters.
and you've got to think.
No,
like that.
Lex hasn't got any secret technology back then.
Bolt cutters are the kryptonite bolt cutters.
No, they're not.
That's the only way we're getting around that one. So they just didn't explain it because it was bad editing, wasn't it? And bad producing, not like our mate Ste over there. That was bad. I'm going with that. What are you saying? Do you reckon it was kryptonite bolt cutters? Come on, Mackie, we got.
To be honest, I completely forgot about that scene in that. Is how
To be
he
fair,
actually
that
did
is a
it. I
shock.
completely
It is a
forgot it is bad.
That is a shock.
Okay, now we've all got Superman. Have we got Superman 2 in there? I've got it at number
I've
4.
got it at number 2.
Superman 2 is my favourite.
Because of
General Zod.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no denying it.
And obviously the other two, which I always seem to forget the names.
Yeah.
Ursula,
Ursula. What's
It begins with an N. It begins with an N. I'm sure.
I can never remember, but
I can't remember his name. But I tell you what, I can remember the noise he makes, and Mackie does a mint impression of the guy.
I don't do any impression.
Remember when he tries to get his laser beams out, and he makes that noise.
Yeah,
Like he's constipated.
He does a really good one.
Go on, Mackie. Was you constipated? Dennis?
you put me on the spot now.
Proper bearing down.
Taking a shit. Taking a shit. I told you it was good. But yeah, we don't remember his name, but he was actually really good. And I love that idea. It just the way they're encased and they splash out, and then they come onto the.
It's the Phantom Zone mirror effect as well, and everything that came with that. That was just brilliant.
Yeah.
So well done for the time.
I just love how they try and find him, and all the bit the Fortress of Solitude when they were. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just
brilliant film. That's why it's number 2 on my list.
Even
It's
when he
absolutely
gets his butt whooped off that guy in the cafe and goes back and smashes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, all of it, the whole part of that film, and I think it was for me the best part of my childhood. Honestly, I remember watching it, and then every time it was on, usually Christmas or something like that.
Yeah, it was on the run up.
Nothing was getting in the way. I love
was,
football, but that come first, man. I just loved it, and that's what made me fall in love with him properly.
The suit as well. In any of the Superman films.
Yeah.
Let alone the guy.
Well, we'll get on to him.
But yeah, the suit was good. I mean, he's the only person that could pull underpants on the other side. How many little boys or young men put underpants on the other side of their pants?
Guilty.
That and the
And a
hood of your
towel.
jacket over your head,
Yeah.
so you had a cape.
Yeah.
Or a towel.
Yeah, a towel. Yeah.
And how many jumped off a double bump off a bump bed to try and fly? You see what I mean? Like we all did it. It's just what we did, wasn't it? Legend. And that is why it's number 1 for me. It's just class. I mean, they're all brilliant, but I love that one.
I've got it as number 2 for the exact same reasons.
Okay. Anybody else got Superman Returns in there?
No, because we're not idiots.
It says Quest for Peace over there.
To be fair,
Peace is better than.
I might actually put Quest
Now-
for Peace better than Returns. Yeah.
Come on. Now, you watched over the weekend,
actually
you
did,
actually rewatched
Did you watch Returns?
No, I did.
And what did you say?
It's actually a good film. No, it genuinely is actually. Like if you watch him and some of the way, and he's a really good Superman. To be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
There is
looks
Brandon Routh
unreal.
was-
one good scene in that entire film, and it's when he gets shot in the eye, and it's because it's just so well done, and it just shows how bulletproof Superman is. But that's it. The rest of the film is forgettable. The story's terrible. The acting in it isn't great. There's just the CGI is not
To be
great.
fair, the bit I dislike is what the at the end when he's fighting and he's on the rock with all kryptonite, and I just thought that was a bit stupid.
It's just terrible.
That bit was terrible, but the other bits before it.
I think it's a really good movie.
They had a great idea of carrying on the Christopher Reeves
Yeah.
storyline and carrying on from where that left off. It was just poorly executed. I don't know if it was a funding issue or if it was a writing issue, but the acting was terrible. Just everything.
I don't
about
think
it
the acting
wrong.
was terrible though. I thought it was a brilliant Superman.
I did until I've watched
Kate
it
Bosworth
recently,
was a
and
good Lois Lane.
She was all right, you know. I thought his acting was really
You're
good.
making me feel like I need to rewatch
You
this
do- you
film
definitely
just to
do.
see
I
if
think
my
honestly-
mind
cap
changes.
it now.
But I'm going from my memory.
Mine has. I'm open to honestly. It's
I've watched it. I've probably watched that more than I've watched Quest for Peace, Superman 3.
You need to get your head sorted. But
Definitely more than the new one.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's given
Yeah.
it really. I would never sit down and watch that, to be honest. Honestly, I wouldn't like Christmas. I'd be like, yeah, it's on, but James Bond's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't watch it.
And Kevin Spacey, for all the stuff outside of the filming, it was a good Lex Luthor.
No, I'm not going with that one. He's spoiled it for me.
He spoiled it.
Yeah, I can't stand the guy, to be honest.
But is it because you compare every other Lex Luthor to Gene Hackman?
Probably.
Which is probably wrong because Gene Hackman is a comedy sort of version of Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but he was brilliant, wasn't he?
He was good for those films.
And not just for him, when he
But
got autism as well.
But then you can argue that Jesse Eisenberg was for that
There's
film.
been other good
Jesse
ones.
Eisenberg trying to basically do Lex Luthor but as Joker is the only way I can describe it. He was a maniac.
I've not yet seen anybody that can even hold a candle to Hackman.
Nick Holt did a good job
Up until
for the first half of the movie.
Up until the final act.
Up until he shot the guy at the
Yeah.
end, and then that was it. He lost me as Lex Luthor because Lex Luthor would never do that.
I just don't think anyone's got close.
No.
And I also don't
Michael
think
Rosenbaum.
They'll never
Michael Rosenbaum is the
Yes,
quintessential Lex
I would
Luthor.
say he peaks Gene Hackman.
See, I'm not fully up on him, I'll be completely honest. Is he off the TV?
Smallville.
Smallville,
See,
yeah.
I'm not sat and watched a load of Smallville, so
Shout out to Talkville. He does a
Talkville.
podcast as well.
Yeah, and Inside of You.
Yeah,
It's his
Inside
other
of
one,
You with
which is
Michael Rosenbaum.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, he was what we've had so far is peak Lex Luthor, and to me, every other actors I've compared to him. Whereas you've done it with Gene Hackman, I've done it with Michael Rosenbaum.
it's probably because I've not seen him properly. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Studied him or anything like that. But I just think Otis as well.
And to be fair,
Otis, we all love Otis.
His little tune
In
and
his tune.
John Cryer, he was a good Lex Luthor
John Cryer was good
for the
for-
CW.
Again, for the CW, and he did a good interpretation, to be fair. He blatantly did his research
Yeah.
for playing that role. He didn't
Oh,
just go
yeah,
off it
he
himself.
didn't, no.
He knew what he was doing and what he was playing. So yeah, I quite liked him.
wow, we massively diversed off that, didn't we?
We did. So
What we're up to now?
we'll get back to that. Macca, you've got Man of Steel,
Man of Steel,
for
Henry
your number one.
Cavill, just
He's
it's the only thing. It was the first Superman film we had since, like, properly since Chris Reeves, and other than Returns, which I don't rate at all. And he has the build, he has the look, he had the acting in it's phenomenal. The CGI in it's phenomenal. How they built everything up, the music score, how they kept parts of the original music score in, but then adjusted it for a more modern age. Just brilliant. That scene where he's learning to fly and jump, and that music's playing.
it's quality.
You see the
just-
ground shake and rumble.
rumble as he defies gravity. I mean, Christopher Reeve put us in We Believe a Man Can Fly. Henry Cavill showed a man, if you know what I mean. Whereas Christopher Reeve was still a bit, the technology wasn't there for
I
it.
know, but I
Way of
think
putting
that
it.
technology
I like
still holds up.
Oh, it does, yeah. But I think you actually saw him fly. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, with the ground rumbling, the ground breaking.
Yeah, you could do a lot more acrobatics in the air now than you could
Oh
then.
gosh, yeah. And it just, that film is just,
It's
and it's just a shame it never went further.
The suit is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
He's the perfect replacement for me. I always will be for Christopher Reeves.
100%.
Unbelievable. And great Clark Kent.
Yes, that's the other thing. We've discussed it before in other episodes, where you have to be able to play two characters, Superman and Clark Kent, and Henry Cavill nails it. He plays a great Clark Kent. He plays a great Superman. Just a brilliant film. So well shot. And yeah, just love
There's
it.
like three
Excuse
people.
me.
There's like three people in this world that I would, if someone asked me, who would you want to be? I'm going to put it to you actually. Who would you want to be? Mine's Hemsworth, Cavill, David Beckham. Random, I know, but that's what
I was waiting to say that is the most random.
it is. But you have to do three. But like, who would be your other than Bungle from Rainbow?
Hello, Zippy. That was more Zippy than Bungle, wasn't it?
I knew these impressions had come out. Who would you want to be, Max?
Chris Evans, obviously. Not the ginger one
Gonna
before
say,
anyone says
I was
anything.
beaten by 1 second. Fine Friday.
Captain America. Henry Cavill. Stephen Amell, probably. From Green Arrow. Yeah.
thought you'd have thrown a Batman in there, but fair play.
No,
what about
no.
you?
I don't do that kind of comparison as if I'd want to be somebody, because
I'm not
I am
asking
me.
you if you do it. I'm
No,
asking you.
I don't
if
think.
you
No,
could. No one's better than me.
want to be myself.
Stephen
I'm not
Burgess,
saying no one's
one's
better than
me.
I'm happy
I mean
as me.
Affleck,
Affleck, yeah, I can see
but
Affleck.
Affleck in Batman, not Affleck
No, not Affleck after.
during his breakdowns.
Heath Ledger in Brokeback. Definitely you with that. 100%.
Rip Yellowstone.
So you did then. You had three.
No, and then if I had to go three, it'd be the same. Stephen Amell.
Stephen Amell, yeah, what
Green
man.
Arrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough, boys. We
Brilliant.
share the same one. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So,
So
Alan Richardson isn't in any of your list.
Not yet. I think I won't mind his body.
well, won't we all?
I think he's class. I love him even more now. He beat that horrible neighbour up, but yeah. That's going
So,
away from it. What else? I'm going.
my number one.
Was it Batman v Superman? Because we've not even touched on that yet.
Batman v Superman is my number 4.
That's my
I
number
had
4.
that at 3. So we
So
are
we're
around the
close with
same.
that.
Yeah.
Around the same
Why?
places. Just that scene. I think we might have touched on it.
In the Batman episode, yeah.
Yeah, where we just when they're just standing side by side, well, facing each other, and the "Tell me, do you bleed?" and all that sort of stuff. The rooftop.
Insane.
Yeah,
It's that scene where he rips the top of the car off.
Yeah.
And just
looking
looking,
at
up at each
And
other.
the two
Oh,
suits meet, and it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've never had that. We've never had that proper crossover before outside of cartoons.
I mean, we've talked about Affleck till we're thinking the city, but the fact Cavill just was amazing in that one. He was perfect match for opposite Affleck at that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, like you say, neither of them
yeah.
outshine
Do you
each
know what I
other.
mean? I couldn't have put
No,
anyone better than
They're,
them.
they're
Equal
both got the
footing,
presence,
yeah.
both equal presence, both equally on the floor.
was
There.
absolutely
Neither of them outshine each other in any way. They're just both
amazing.
brilliant. Yeah.
And one that you've not spoke about yet, which I know you love, Superman 3.
Superman 3, I love Superman 3.
What did you have it on yours?
I have it as number 5.
I
And it's a
love
pure
it. I love
nostalgia.
it. Number 5.
Yeah, it's number 5 because there is other films that are way better, and it is, but it's pure nostalgia. I remember sitting as a kid with my brothers and my mum and dad watching it, like you say, on build up to holidays or something, and that scene where the split personality of Superman and Clark Kent fight each other in the
junkyard.
in the junkyard. It's just so good.
It's so good.
What's the first scene that pops into your head from that?
On that film? Probably is the junkyard one, if I'm honest. You're going to put one in my head now, aren't you?
It's
Mine's where he's sat in the bar.
That's what I
and
was
he's
just I knew that was going to be
flicking the
yours.
shot glasses. That's
Yeah.
just brilliant. The colour change for the suit and everything was epic.
It even has a
Rust
stubble.
up.
Yeah, a bit of stubble. Yeah.
Actually, no, I'll change mine. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Do you know when he goes
Oh, yeah,
straight,
yeah.
straight up? I mean, me and Lacey went to Italy, and I took her for her 18th, and we went there. And honestly, you've got to, if you've never been, you've got to go because the colours and everything. It's just mesmerising. But when you stand there and look at it, you think, and I'll just get thinking was. Superman's straight in that. I genuinely, as a 45-year-old man, Superman's straight in that. I still can't get past it. You know what I mean? It was absolutely unreal. And
Brilliant.
that's when he's gone bad. But I just absolutely. Was there a bit of a sexual tension in that one when he's naughty Superman as well at one point when he lands and that girl's from the ski slope? It's a bit rude. I think that's the only time I've ever seen any bit of
Tess Mercer.
Yeah,
Tess
Mocker.
Miss Tess Mercer. Yeah.
Back then, that would have been a bit raunchy, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Never thought about that.
Do you remember it though?
Vaguely.
Honestly,
It's been a while since
if
I've
you watch
watched
it again now, you'll be like, oh, it's a
I've got it on
bit
Blu-ray somewhere.
It's a bit raunchy, that.
The scene that always I thought was brilliant was when he puts Clark in the crusher, and then you just hear the metal squeal as Clark breaks out.
What's that scream like, Max?
I can't believe you made me do that.
Scream. Was that the Crusher noise?
Is there a mouse? Something like that.
But it's just how he breaks out and everything. You just the first time you watched it was just amazing, and you're just like, because you didn't think, because Clark's not meant to have any powers, he's meant to be the weakling of the two, and when he breaks out, just so good.
Even throwing the tyres on him. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's that bad.
It's silly,
good.
but it's good.
That was a classic. That really good.
And then my number 1, Superman, the original Superman 1. Where did that come on your list? Did it?
That's
Did it-
2 on.
two on yours?
Sorry, 3 on
Did
mine.
it feature on
3 on
yours?
mine.
Not on mine.
It's 3 on mine.
I like it, love it. It's not that. It's not that I don't like it. Come on, we can only pick 5, can't we?
Yeah, but you picked Quest for Peace over that.
Exactly. Exactly, because I know you guys.
You are actually going to get
it's number
absolutely
3 on mine.
slated in the comments for that.
I'm telling you now, I will
Number 1 for me.
cosplay Nuclear Man. If I get slated, I will cosplay Nuclear Man.
You will get slated.
On one of these podcasts, I will sit here as Nuclear
Please
Man.
slate him. I want to see him in a nuclear man.
I will, honestly.
Not allowed a muscle suit. Not allowed a muscle
Yeah,
suit.
fine.
Has to be
He'll
all
have the,
Andy.
he's going gym at the moment. He'll have the body, won't
I'm trying my best.
he? Nails.
I'll get a tight one. Honestly, I full I'll go for it, right?
Get
Right.
Edie to do your nails.
Nuclear Man it, big time. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I promise you.
Perfect.
But we've got to get to a certain amount of subscribers so you can pick how many.
One 1,000 from a t-shirt.
I mean, 100. Just for that.
just for that,
Just for
yeah.
that 100.
100 subscribers.
It's going to cost me this. Have we ever seen a Nuclear Man cosplay?
I don't think I
I
have.
think I've seen pictures of ones when I was searching bad cosplayers.
Well, it ain't going to be
For,
bad, is it?
for
Come
a
on, we
system.
don't do bad.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember this is no muscle suit one.
If it's good, I'll end up doing it at a Comic-Con.
Oh, please.
You can't go worse than your terrible hand on your Freddy costume.
Oh, don't get started on that one. Well, that's for another podcast.
That's 100%.
That's for a different podcast episode.
Wait till I tell Steve.
Anyway,
about
to be fair, I picked it as number 1 for nostalgia purposes, purely. Like we've said earlier, made you believe a man could fly. Christopher Reeve was just awesome. He is Superman.
when he lands in his little shuttle and his little boy gets out in his little nappy. You like that bit, didn't you, Max? Not like that, you weirdo. It was just great, wasn't
Picks
it?
the car up.
Yeah, picking the car up.
I was just always saying
the
that
pickup.
bit where he picks up the car. That's something we've all wanted to see. You know,
all wanted to do.
We've all wanted to try. Have we all tried to pick a car up? We've all tried to pick a mini up, haven't we?
Let's move this car.
Of course we have. It's just, yeah, it is a brilliant film. And like you say, it is the first superhero film I think that we had on the big screen that I can think of.
Yeah.
He was,
I might be wrong on that.
No, I think
and it's just, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
definitely the first we all saw.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, to be fair, that's what got me hooked. That one got us all hooked. I just love the generals of the fighting scenes, but yeah, the whole backstory and everything was like, wow.
Yeah, the way he switched between Clark and Superman.
Yeah, yeah. Great acting, yeah.
Nobody's done it better. I don't believe.
Them glasses, they're amazing. How them glasses just. If Steve took his glasses off now, you wouldn't know it was him. He'd be a superhero. Cowboy man, look at that. Rough as toast, man.
Get bent.
Well, he did address it in the new, because that's one thing we haven't talked about is the newest film. We all have opinions on that. Do we go into that now, or do we save that for later?
Crypto were the best bit.
Yeah, correct, 100%.
I think we should just touch on it now to get it out of the way, really.
Yeah.
I agree.
What can we say? Or does silence say it all? I think we should have a couple of seconds silence.
The guy who actually plays Superman in this, though, absolutely looks like Christopher Reeves, and they could have done so much more with him. And I reckon he is probably a really good actor, but he's not been given the
I'm
chance.
hoping they correct the mistakes in the next one.
You know what? How would you have
They will allow
felt?
James
Bit of a
Gunn's in
random one.
charge.
Bit of a random one. People might not agree with this, but how would you have felt if it had just Christopher Reeve suited him, just gone back to the original suit in that movie, changed it up, not open it to what? How would you feel if someone with him, because he looks just like him, went straight back to none of this muscle suit malarkey and all that, but just himself, like Christopher Reeves, in that suit, and went back to
Yeah, that could work.
the equation,
It could
the
work.
right equation. I think people would have absolutely buzzed off that. And through crypto in, through a few other different things in, but
I think
Supergirl.
The thing is, you got to think of from an executive point of view is they're thinking of the new market, not us. So they could cater to us, but then they're going to lose out in the generations behind us that are coming through that
I
they
don't
want
think
to
it would,
get
because
hooked.
it grabbed us when we were younger, and I think it'd still do the same now. You can still have the old. They're going to launch AI, and we can't do that about that. They're going to launch stuff like that, but if they just go
But
back
to me,
to the
the
original,
problem with
formula,
Warner Brothers, and it always has been an issue, is greed.
oh yeah, always with everything they do.
They wouldn't have made as much money off toys
No.
and stuff like that if it had been just Superman.
And this is
they had to throw all these characters in.
And this is where it harks back to when
Do that with everything.
we talked about on the Batman episode where I talked to you through the worst things Joker's ever done and how we'll never ever see this in the comic books, they can get away with it.
Well, I think you can still be dark. Batman BVS gave us that. You could go dark.
Yeah.
And it's what fans want. Snyder Cut of Justice League was darker, grittier than...
Notice that's not in any of our lists.
No, it was great. I liked it better than the other one.
Oh,
But I think
it's better than the other one.
To be fair, although he was in it and he played a big part, it was more a Batman film in putting the team together.
Yeah.
It was
Which
going
annoyed
through
me
that.
a little bit because
No, because I think
the
it.
most annoying bit of that film, and I'll always say it, is like that. He kept him out of it for so long, and then all of a sudden they're taking him on. They've got all these powers. They're trying their best to beat him, and then he just turns up and goes, "Is this guy bothering you?" Chins him once. It's game over. It's like, are you kidding? Like, is that all we get? But at least when it changed to the Snyder Cut, it was different. He had a bit of a fighting thing, and But I thought, what is this? I was so disappointed, man. So I personally was buzzing that Snyder Cut came out.
But were you... this is where I ask the question, as a devil's advocate, do you think we got the film we were meant to get? Or do you think Snyder went, I can go all out now, so I'm going to go mental?
Yeah, I think we did that in the Batman episode.
Yeah,
Did we say that? Do you remember it?
If they'd had more of a budget, he'd have done it, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I don't think you would have gone as mental. I think we would have got a slightly tamer version of what we got, which I think would have been better.
Yeah, well, we'll never know. I guess we'll never know.
No.
Anyway, moving on. Top 5 highest grossing Superman movies adjusted for inflation.
Something that we're terrible at.
Okay. So, number 5. What do you think that is?
Number 5, Quest for Peace. Grossing?
Grossing?
I'm
No
joking.
way.
Let's go. Could you throw Snyder Cut in for that one? No, we'll just stick to Superman ones. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's go. What Returns?
Returns.
Because it was the first film after Christmas Eve, so it's probably did pretty well in the box office.
Go on, Superman Returns.
Superman Returns was 700 million.
Oh, we got one right.
That's the first time ever on this podcast. Technically, Mackie got it right. But
Okay,
yeah,
number 4.
It's Batman v Superman.
Yeah, it could be.
Or are we just going to solely stick to just Superman like we said we were going to? Just stick to them. Let's go Superman 2.
That's got to be higher. Yeah, Superman 2's got to be higher up, surely.
Oh, you go. You pick.
Will we go Batman versus... Let's not. Let's go Batman versus Superman.
Batman v Superman.
Incorrect. Justice League, 2017, 860 million.
60 million?
860
This is actually low numbers, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
When you compare it to other franchises that we will discuss in another podcast.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Okay, number 3.
Right, come on. It's got to be one of the...
It's got to be one of the originals, isn't it?
Let's go 2.
See, I think 2's going to be higher.
I think it's second. It's not going to be number 1, is it?
No, it won't be
Man
number
of
1.
Steel?
Man of Steel, I think, might be number 1.
Right,
Hang on, so let's go Superman.
Superman.
Okay, incorrect. Man of Steel, a billion.
I talked this out. Sorry, mate.
I know these next 2 have got to be in our...
Okay,
that we just named.
number 2.
1 or 2.
Superman 2.
See, I think Superman 1.
Superman will be number 1, surely to God.
No, because 2 I think was more popular.
All right, Superman. We'll go with Mackie, Superman.
Okay, incorrect.
Oh my god.
BVS,
Oh,
1.15 billion.
At least that got in the billions.
Yeah.
Earned a bit of money, that one.
Yeah.
All right, we're going Superman 2. for
Number
this
1. So you're on Superman 2 for number 1. Incorrect.
On
Superman. 1.4 billion.
1.4.
I remember it came out in the 78.
Yeah.
Ticket prices were, Mackie, how much for a ticket? 78?
Well, in the
I would
50s,
not know,
in the
I was not
50s, they were
born.
threepence, weren't they? So what were they?
You would know.
Were they threatening? I don't know. What. Is it in black and white?
It is.
Remember, he had that cable that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's Matt's Facts.
So, Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yes.
Can you think of any other actor that could have possibly played him?
Christopher Reeves. At that time?
At that time.
Probably. No, I can't.
78.
It's going to be someone random as this, isn't it? You remember what he did with Batman with this?
78. Yeah, threw some dodgy ones there, didn't it?
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
No.
No, because he played his dad. But good guess.
Well done, Steve. Yeah, that's quality.
Robert Redford.
No.
Magnum PI.
Oh, Tom Selleck.
No. Close, but no. So Harrison Ford was up for it.
Oh, fair enough.
Burt Reynolds was up for it.
Burt Reynolds.
Yes, that's why when you
Smokey and
said...
the Bandit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was just thinking
Thank
Selleck
God he
with a
didn't
moustache, Burt Reynolds with a moustache. And Caitlyn Jenner, who was obviously Bruce Jenner back then. But what ended up happening is they got Christopher Reeson, who was relatively unknown at the time, and he did that good a screen test, they signed him straight away. Didn't even hesitate. Talking about Marlon Brando, that producer Steve came up with, he actually read his lines off the baby's nappy and was paid $14 million for 10 minutes of actual screen time.
Yeah, I know that one.
Right?
Read these lines off a nap.
Yeah.
So when he's holding the baby up and putting in the pod, he's actually reading the lines off the
didn't
nappy.
learn.
He was notoriously hard to work with.
So-
notoriously hard.
Off that, 14 million he was paid for 10 minutes of screen time. He then sued the Salkirks, who were the producers, and
Saul
Warner
Carrick.
Brothers, Salkirk, whatever you pronounce it, for 50 million because he claimed he'd been cheated out the film's box office profits. And this is why you don't have any footage of him in Superman 2. So, did you notice in the new film, I don't know, as much as we all hate it,
We only watched it once, remember?
yeah, did you notice that in the flying scenes, Superman's hair is actually CGI?
No.
Right,
Why
so his
would they
hair
do
is
that?
CGI. So basically, it actually makes sense. So you got to remember Superman's speed that he flies at, and when they're filming it, he's actually on a board that's attached to a pole where a rigger is spinning the board, so he spins and does all that. But obviously, the only other way they could film it is if they stuck a fan in his face. But obviously, that fan blowing at the speeds he's meant to be flying at, one, he'd be tearing up, and Superman flies with his eyes open, and two, he wouldn't be able to, he'd be like this the whole time. So obviously, to compensate for that, what they did was they CGI'd his hair and his cape so that it flaps properly and he can still keep his eyes open, so there's no fan or blowing or anything like that. So he actually, on the rig, he wears a bald cap so they can CGI his hair in later.
Wow.
Which is mental.
That is mental.
Do you know Superman's middle name? You, Steve, I think, will have a guess at what his middle name could possibly be.
Sure that I've...
His middle name, or Clark Joseph Kent.
Yeah, so yes,
Joseph.
but Joseph isn't his only one. So normally you hear John and Joseph. John being after Jonathan Kent, his dad, his Earth dad, and Joseph after Joe Schuster, that co-created him. He's actually got a third in the comic books, which is Jerome. Clark Jerome Kent.
Okay.
And that's after Jerry Siegel, the other co-creator. Do you know you can actually get Superman without any legal issues? So you can actually get a whole bunch of episodes of a certain type of Superman, put them on your TikTok, put them on your Instagram or anything, and DC, Warner Brothers, can do nothing about it.
But that's the only one, then, isn't it?
So Superman, often the cartoon from the 1940s, is in public domain. Literally, you can download it off the internet and put it on any social media you want, and they can't do sod all about it.
Same with pictures of you, Macca.
From the 1940s.
So yeah, there's a 1940s cartoon where he fights like mad scientists and things like that. It's actually was way ahead of its time when it came out. And DC at the time was known as...
wouldn't he?
DC at the time was known as Nation Comics. It was trading under the pseudonym Nation Comics. Forgot to do the license for the copyright back in the 60s and 70s. They just completely forgot about it. So yeah, you can actually now download, there's 17 episodes, I believe, 17 episodes that you can download from the internet, and you can put them on YouTube, you can put them on TikTok and Instagram, and DC Warner Bros. Cannot even issue a cease and desist like they do with everything else, because they have no rights to. So you can actually technically own a piece of Superman, basically, by downloading those episodes.
I'm not getting that minute back in my life, am I? That was boring. Max facts. Do.
Okay, moving on. We will now talk about all of the live-action Superman. Disgusting.
This is the bit where you're going to be bored.
Okay, so our very first Superman, Kirk Allen. Mackie, you'll remember this fondly.
I'm younger than
Was the proof of concept Superman. Established the costume, the posture, and the heroic body language. Obviously, other than Googling him pre this podcast, I'd heard the name but not really watched anything. It was a TV show. No.
Anything about it? Don't say anything.
I'm staying utterly quiet because I have no idea who this guy is.
Next one, George Reeves. I think that's the first one that we all, first one that me and Mackie remember as a Superman.
Yeah.
I remember him. He had quite a wide chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really,
he did,
Yeah,
yeah.
really broad.
Warm, reassuring.
I've got it all downloaded on
Gosh,
because it's a brilliant watch just to go back and watch something and how they did it and how they developed it from then to now. It's just
And
like really
Ben Affleck actually plays a version of him in Hollywoodland, is it?
Does he?
From the scene, yeah, and the kid's got a loaded gun at him. Was actually apparently real. Happened, and
wow.
George Reeves stops the kid from shooting him.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's
Well
cool.
done. That's should be Matt's facts.
That's really nice facts, yeah.
It's nice for you to reminisce back in the old days, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's always
Okay.
nice. It's nice, isn't it?
The next one, Christopher Reeve.
The man, the ledge. Yep.
The legend. I told you, everyone's calling him a legend. That's what I said at the
It's
beginning.
true.
One, if not our favourite Superman.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely up there.
He's yeah, for me.
Yeah, it's just... He just brought it to reality, didn't he? He brought it to life.
Just
Superman from the pages of comic books to life.
Yeah.
I just feel like he slept in his cape and everything. Do you know what I mean? That's how he should
think
be.
I
you know
would,
what
though.
Right, yeah. His suit was his pajamas. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And then them suits now are going for 350,000 a
Silly amount of
piece.
money, yeah.
we should get two, shouldn't we?
I think we should, yeah. Maybe replace this one.
I'll go stand by side.
Side by side.
Side by side. You know what I mean?
Okay,
get too
next up we
excited.
move into Superboy, a younger version of Superman with
nice.
John James Newton from the 80s, and I'll put Gerard Christopher in that as well, because they played the same character over 3 seasons. It was John James Newton for the first season, and then Gerard Christopher for season 2 and 3. I don't think it made it over to the UK, if I remember rightly. We were
To be
too
honest,
busy.
this is completely
80s, we were too busy watching.
Superman podcast, right?
They're still playing Clark Kent, and they're still in a Superman costume.
I apologise. I apologise for offending people.
It was the
but I'm-
college years.
Honestly, like, the names, and they just bore the hell out of
Didn't
me.
even know anything about it.
Yeah.
Superboy, Jesus.
Okay, the next one we definitely remember, TV-wise, Dean Cain.
Loved him.
More relationship focused.
That was just a Saturday night, wasn't it?
Oh god, it
It was
was
Saturday
brilliant,
night,
wasn't
wasn't it? It was so good, wasn't it? We all loved a bit of Dean Cain, didn't we?
it? Him and what's the name that played Lewis Lane?
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher. Oh,
And we all fancied her.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, we did, yeah.
100% we all fancied her.
And we only watched Desperate Housewives after this because of that.
You talked about chemistry before.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh.
Chemistry on screen was absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal.
They was banging
Unreal.
them together.
You believed even when, because obviously it went from the early days when he first joins the planet, when they kind of hate each other, to them eventually falling in love and everything. It was just brilliant, wasn't it? It was just so good.
And the suit was easy.
And the pilot as well, though, when his mum's making his suit.
Yeah. 'Cause I
He's
loved how
missing something, and she goes and gets the blanket for his
But I love how they
patch.
went with the old,
Yes.
very old couple as well.
Yeah.
For Martha and Jonathan Kent, like proper old,
Yeah, brilliant.
old white haired, old farming couple. It was brilliant. Yeah, it's just so good.
I just remember, because it was a Saturday night, and obviously back in the day, that's when your mum and dad went out on a Saturday
Yeah.
night or whatever. So I remember my mum always doing a and nails on. I said I could smell the varnish, but that was always on. Do you know what I mean? That's how I reminisce that.
Yeah, you remember your mum's perfume.
Olfactory senses.
Incidentally, I'd like to raise a bit of a toast, just breaking into it now. It's actually 16 years since my mum died today, so I would like to have a bit of a to Lynn. Rest in peace, Mama. But yeah, that was genuinely how I remember it. 'Cause I could smell the nail varnish. You know what I mean?
That's brilliant.
That and Generation Game.
Generation Game.
That was I loved that time, mate.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and as corny as some of the episodes were, there was some serious.
It wasn't a very big budget for it, was it?
It wasn't.
So some of the costumes and some of the characters that they sort of rebranded to be slightly different from the comic books was because of budget restraints. Plain and simple.
Yeah,
100%. But yeah, loved a bit of Dino.
Okay, next, Tom Welling.
Just the most
more Clark than Superman. He only got his bit at the end of season 10. But definitely, arguably, in my eyes, the most powerful Superman we've seen on screen.
100%.
The feats that happened in the show, and he wasn't even wearing the suit.
Yep.
Can't deny it. Can't deny what you just said there.
He was just brilliant. He was a brilliant Clark. The chemistry, again, we talk about chemistry. It wasn't the chemistry between him and Lewis. That came when Lewis was introduced to the show, but the chemistry between him and Lex and Michael Rosenbaum was just spot on. French kiss.
The friendship to start off with, and then the hatred. Well, not the hatred for more. Clark didn't hate Lex.
How it developed. Now, because we all knew where it was going.
Yeah,
everybody knew where it was going, but it was we were all on tenterhooks of what's going to be the thing to finally tip it to make Lex the bad guy, and that was what we all wanted to see and what happened. And it's just brilliant. It was just such good. And again, like you said, Saturday night was when Dean Kane, I think it was a Saturday morning, Sunday morning. It was on for us. We were all sort of teenagers by this point, so we related to it as well. Yeah, it was good.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was definitely 10 years of my life well enjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
Steve's wet dreams coming. Are you ready for this?
Next one, Brandon Ralph.
There he is. Look at that smile.
Nostalgic and reflected. He was brilliant. I think his portrayal of Superman and Clark was brilliant. Although, yes, it did harken back to Christopher Reeve. Probably trying to be him a little bit too much, maybe. But then his Kingdom Come version in the Arrowverse, they brought him back.
That redeemed him. His Kingdom Come version in the Arrowverse redeemed him. Like you say, I think that's maybe why I hate it so much, is because he was trying to be Christopher Reeves and he just couldn't hit it. Nobody can. He's Christopher Reeves. But I think that's what killed the returns off for me. Yeah. But like you say, in when he plays Kingdom Come Superman in the Arrowverse, he was so good.
Redeems himself.
I don't think he needed redeeming, personally. But next, Henry Cavill.
Legend again.
Yeah.
Legend 2. 2.0. Just we've touched on him all the time.
We have touched on him.
The great thing about Henry Cavill, especially when he does these type of roles, is he's a fan as well. Yeah. He is a massive geek himself. So when he does these things, he knows it inside out.
And he knows what we want.
Yeah.
That's being the geek. He knows what we want. And he delivers every time.
100%.
Every time.
He's a phenomenal actor.
Got the body, perfect Clark Kent, perfect Superman hair. Yeah. Really nice bloke.
Next up, Tyler Hoechlin.
Again, very well done. Very well done. I would say he's close from a TV point of view to beating Tom Welling. As in how they acted as Superman.
Yeah, and in power as well, is because he's seasoned. He's more the Superman who's retiring towards the end of his.
What I quite like about it is as if it's Smallville fast forwarded to the future, even though it's not. It feels like that.
Yeah, you could take it with that.
They were both, and he did it really, really well. And again, the chemistry with him and Lewis in that show is brilliant, so good. Because it did come about. The only thing I would say, it did take away a little bit from the Superman when it became more about the kids as the seasons progressed. But other than that, it was really good. And his portrayal of Superman.
Different take on it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Different take.
Good. Yeah, very good. Absolutely loved it. rewatched that a couple of times, and Lex in that is brilliant as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
I can't remember the actor's name. Michael something or other. He was Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Great,
yeah, again, he was good.
great geeks, you two. Can't remember his name.
I'll put it up.
And then David Consworth.
You said that well because that's an hard name to say.
It is a hard name to say. If you
So,
don't do it.
like I said before,
I tried to say it fast because I just want to breeze past it. 'cause
no,
it's-
he could have been and still can be.
No, I think he still can be.
Really
yeah.
good Superman.
I just think that James Gunn needs to move aside or change his
Change the way he's doing it.
Yeah, he's changed his approach.
I'm not blaming the actor.
No,
I think the actor is a very good
the
actor.
actor can only be
But
as
he's
good
been
as
told, yeah.
The writing,
Yeah,
yeah.
the writing.
And as Superman and as Clark Kent, I thought he did a good job, considering the film was terrible. So that's where I stand on him.
No, I think you're right. I think
Bit of credit
I'm
there.
hoping with the next film we'll get a bit of a redemption arc.
I mean, he's young.
Like you say,
he's young.
He's got the look.
He's young, so he's got longevity on his side potentially if they get it right.
Just
and,
use him right.
and
Yes,
we want more.
use him
But like I think with DC, just slow down.
Yeah.
Give us quality.
Yeah.
Do it
Listening,
right.
Warner Brothers, slow the hell
We
down.
do not want rushed
If
content.
he's young, you don't need to rush everything, man.
And
Just
remember your source material, because Warner Bros. are really bad for not remembering the source material. They get it so right in the animated films that they do. Their animated films are so
when
good.
you compare Marvel to DC, Marvel all over for films, but TV, DC have got it locked down.
Yeah.
because Marvel's terrible like that. Aren't they? The series have been terrible, haven't they?
Yeah.
But you're right there, 100%. You're right. And just like Mackie says, slow it down.
Yeah, we don't want rush content.
No.
Okay. And that's it for
was lovely, that.
that. So now what we're going to do is a versus battle. So first of all, we'll have to have a preliminary round or two because of the number of actors doesn't quite work out mathematically. So I've put the Superboys, John James Newton and Gerard Christopher versus, I've put them in together because they play the same one over 3 seasons against David Consworth.
I'm going to go David Consworth.
Okay.
This one, yeah, that's easy.
Next up, George Reeves versus Kirk Allen.
George Reeves, yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's move forward then. Dean Cain versus Tom Welling.
Oh, you...
Dean Cain. Just solely for Superman.
I'm solely going to...
Split decision gives me the...
I'm going to make it
gives me.
Steve's fault.
I don't know where he's going to
Tom
go.
Welling. I'll say Tom Welling
I'm
then.
going to go Tom Welling.
I know where
I've
he's
got to
going.
go Tom Welling. He's brilliant.
I've met him.
Ruined my Saturday night.
I met him at Comic Con a few years ago. Brilliant bloke.
Oh, great. Yeah, fair play. Can't go against it. He is good.
Okay, Tyler Hoechlin versus David Consworth.
Tyler Hoechlin for me.
David Carnes. Sweet.
It's a no-brainer. It's Tyler Hoechlin.
Just had an email. What? Are you for real? Yes.
Yeah, apologies. Get some editing for him to do. Okay, next up, Christopher Reeve versus Brandon Routh.
Christopher Reeve.
That's a no-brainer, that one, isn't
Very long.
it? George Reeves versus Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Henry
Henry
Cavill, yeah.
Okay. Let's move them along.
God, Steve, come on.
We're going to end up with 2 hard ones at the very
Okay,
end.
Tom Welling, Tyler Hoechlin.
Ooh.
Tom Welling.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Tom Welling. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Now, this is going to be the hard one. Christopher Reeve versus Henry Cavill.
Why is that not the final, man? That's got to be the final. How does he...
They've randomly gone into that order, so...
So we can't blame you. Do you know what? Who are you going to go for, dude?
I think we may have to make this a Steve decision.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll go Christopher Reeve. You go.
I'll go Henry Cavill.
That's
And
not
then
what. That's
the
not the
hit-
way round I thought it'd go.
No, we're just doing it so the haters can go on you.
I'll take all the hate for this. For the fact that I had him at number 1 as for the movie and nostalgia all over. It's Christopher Reeve. He's got to make the final, hasn't he? It has to be a final without Christopher Reeve.
You can't have any complaints of that, even though we all love Cavill.
Okay, so that means the final is between Christopher Reeve and Tom Welling.
I am shocked that he's in the final, to be fair, but
You're going to pick Christopher Reeve, aren't you?
all day long, Christopher Reeve.
I love Tom Welling, but yeah, it's going to have to be Chris Reeve.
Would you even consider in this?
There's a few seconds.
No,
in my
I
head
know
that I
you're
have
not
to-
right in the head. That you even had to think about it.
No, I think you, with the longevity, the feats he did whilst he wasn't Superman,
Yeah,
I think you have to put him up there.
he's
With Christopher Reeve.
In the final, I didn't say he was going to outshine him.
No, but it's not even a thought process.
I think it's
It
right
is.
that the last three.
You can't think against them two.
Reeves
Cavill and
Where are you on that? With Christopher Reeves? Yeah. All day, innit? You don't even need to think about it, do you?
I've seen Smallville. That's where it's from. Isn't
Yeah.
Yeah, but even so, you still don't even have to pick.
If you watch
It's not even- you don't
Smallville,
have-
then you'd understand.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't, Steve, because it's still
Have you
the
watched
original.
Smallville?
Don't matter.
Have you watched Smallville?
I've watched everything else. And
Have
I'm
you
telling
watched Smallville?
No, but I've watched everything
Right, well, then
else.
there you go.
I've watched everything else, and he's still the King Ding, and that's just why he's going to win it.
I don't really. I would have had Cavill as the number one.
Now, you sit down.
There's a reason you're behind the camera.
See, that might... See, Steve there, but it might cause a lot of issues.
Yeah.
That, but
No.
Yeah.
He picked it, remember?
Yeah.
Right, go on then. So what have you gone
Basically, you've
for?
gone with Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, Reeve.
What would you go for?
I'd go Christopher Reeve as well.
So all that last bit of 10 minutes of chat was a load of bollocks.
No.
So you all picked who I said anyway. Do you know what I mean? Wasting my time again. Could be in the gym here, boys.
Get in the Superman body.
Exactly. I don't need that muscle suit.
Okay.
That was good, that. That was a
So
good battle.
next,
Good
it was a
battle.
good battle. Next, we'll move on to unpopular opinions. Mackie, unpopular Superman opinion, please.
Mine isn't really a Superman one. It's more aimed at Justice League. Is that Justice League Snyder Cut was overrated and isn't that great a film.
Ooh, that is unpopular.
I know, but it's because I couldn't think of an actual Superman one because I generally love it. But yeah, that is my unpopular opinion that Justice League is overrated. Snyder Cut version.
Wow, that's even more.
I think it's overscored, not overrated.
No, I think it was overdone, over the top. There you go. There's my unpopular opinion, and I'm going to get blasted in the comments for that one. But yeah,
Please do.
I want to say Crypto should have been a cat.
We're dog people, not cat people.
But I don't like cats. Unpopular, right. He should never have wore underpants on the front of his suit. That's an unpopular one, right?
I'm going to say that's an unpopular because people love that suit.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people like him with his duds on the outside as well, don't they?
I mean, that's how he was originally drawn, but
Exactly.
it's an unpopular.
I don't understand why he was drawn that way in the first place, that he got underpants on the outside of his pants.
It's funny,
Do you
just,
know what
I was trying to do some research into that and why the idea was, and I cannot find a definitive answer.
It don't make
There's
any
loads of
sense,
different
does it?
theories, but not a definitive actual answer as to. So if anyone in the comments wants to let us know if they know what the answer is, why his pants were written drawn on the outside, that would be great to know. But
Even though it's an unpopular thing, because I think
It
people
sparks
think
debate.
Yeah,
That's the
we've
whole
all
point.
wanted to buy red speedos and try it.
Yeah. For me, kryptonite is overused. I think there's not been enough emphasis on these other weaknesses. Magic, his moral code, sensory overload.
That'd make a real boring.
No,
movie.
I think you could do a
He's got
lot.
sensory overload. Oh my god, how boring would that be?
Yeah, but every
Imagine
get out,
in this day and age,
every get out
every
of,
teenager on the planet's got that.
yeah,
every get out of jail is kryptonite. You could bring interesting characters like Zatanna into the show, into the movies, like they did in Smallville,
Smallville, yeah.
and they have done in the comics, and even in the film, in the animated. There are other characters
The thing is,
cause him issues. Rather than
Kryptonite
just-
was his only weakness for a very, very long time. They were never established that he had any other weakness. So kryptonite was the standard. It was the only way anyone could ever defeat Superman was because they had kryptonite. It was until later that he then became susceptible to magic because they had to make him weaker somehow. So, yeah, I don't agree with you.
Well, that's the whole point. It's an unpopular opinion, and it's my opinion.
Warner Brothers, please listen. That we want Superman getting triggered. That Lois Lane has stole his glasses. He's triggered and he's all offended. He don't like it.
It's my unpopular opinion, right? Listen,
Imagine Superman turns up.
you didn't get this much abuse for picking Quest for Peace?
I can't wear that suit. It's sensory. Do you know what I mean? I can't. Oh no.
To be fair,
Cape's too.
the Injustice
Don't like the fabric.
computer games and comic books that have gone, they went well with how Joker messed up Superman by killing his wife and everything. And,
Yeah, his loved ones are a trigger,
Yeah. So, and turning Superman bad, that he does in Injustice. That's kind of clever how that went. But again,
that'd be the same with all.
It's a weak
If someone
it's-
attacks your loved ones, you're going to flip
it's
out and get angry. And,
Yeah, it's a weakness. And obviously they did it in BDS.
yeah.
You know, Lex kidnaps his mum.
Yeah.
The whole Martha crap.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
So they
I'm
have done it. Then.
Once.
I love a bit of kryptonite.
I just think it's a cop out.
Them bolt cutters that were kryptonite. I love a bit. You know what I mean? A bit of kryptonite.
Anyway, let's move on. Now we've got Collector's Corner.
Collector's corner. We show what we got. Collector's corner. Every piece got heart.
Bear with me 2 seconds. I need to make sure I get the pronunciation right.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
We'll subtitle him.
Pronunciation.
So,
I say pronunciation.
this is a Kotobukaya Superman Man of Tomorrow statue. And this is a set of 2. There's actually this one and then a Batman that goes with it. I got this with the full series of Superman Unchained in a comic book swap, basically.
Swapped a comic book for that.
Yep.
Which comic book did you swap?
I can't remember. I was trying to remember the other day. It must
Sensory Batman.
So old age, that's what happens.
I can't remember. It was basically the guy was looking for a certain comic book. I had it. As I say, I can't remember which comic book it was. He said he was trying to part with this statue, and I said, I've got this, and it's at this standard. I think it was a 9.6 or whatever. It might have been first appearance of Elongated Man. I can't remember. And he says, right, because the comic was at that time, this was going back quite a few years, was valued more than what the statue was valued at. He also threw in the full series of Superman Unchained, which is a brilliant series. I went on eBay literally this morning to find out what these are going for now. Boxed in mint condition like mine is. I guess.
Well, it's not boxed.
Yeah, I've got the box.
And it's not in mint condition. Looking at the
It's a
stand.
bit dusty.
Yeah, well, we could have. I mean, you've had prep time. Come on.
Anyway, sorry. So, go on.
300 quid.
Not far off. 200 is the current
What did you
standard.
pay?
Nothing. Swapped it for a comic book.
How much was that comic book for?
I can't remember because I can't remember which comic book it was. But I don't.
You're up. Is that what
I'm up. Oh yeah, I'm up. Yeah,
200
by
bins deal. Yeah,
200. The Batman version is actually rarer. Now I was in the UK, so at the time I looked it up today. There are a lot more common, but back in 2017 when I was looking for the Batman, there was only one in the UK that I could find, and it was a guy in Glasgow, and he was selling it for 70 quid.
70 quid.
And my brother picked it up on his way down to my wedding for me. And it's now, they're more common in the UK now. They seem to be popping up everywhere. So they're selling for about 200 to 300 pounds. And I picked it up for 70. So I was quite happy with that.
Yeah,
But
well done, mate. Well done.
So that's
It is a beautiful little
it is a great statue.
I love the cape.
I love the
turn it around,
statue.
show the cape.
I love the base as well. It's
Ignore the dust.
yeah. Sorry.
It is good, that. It is really epic.
No,
Absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm going to move him over here and you can do your.
Okay, so I got this. This is a comic book, The Death of Superman Anniversary. And I absolutely love it. It's a bit shiny. It's a pink variant. It's I think it was only 200 or maybe 300 made, if I'm right. It did cost, I think, about £80 at the time. I'm thinking now it's around 200.
Oh, easy, probably.
If I was to get it CGC'd and get it in a nice case, I'd like to think it'd double Easy. And over time, it's just going to gain. But again, it's for the kids for when I'm long gone. Hopefully, they'll learn nice off it. And yeah, I've never opened it. I've never read it. I couldn't even tell you what it's about. Obviously, it's about death of Superman, but I couldn't tell you the story or anything like that. I think they're all the same, aren't they? Because there's loads of different ones.
There's different variants, yeah. So depending on the artist and who's involved.
Because they do a gold one, platinum one. And I think the platinum one's quite expensive, to be fair, a lot more than this. But look, I got this because it was like a limited edition, and I thought, surely to God, that's going to make some money.
Have you ever thought about getting the other variant copies?
Yes, I looked into them. I nearly got the gold version, but then money dried up. So I was just
I like that though. It's
different, isn't it?
It's different, and it's just so simple. Yeah. You know, with the bleeding S, it's just ace.
And pink makes the girls wink. I loved it.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
I mean, I've got a few things as well because behind us is I'm not going to get it down, but it's a hot toy as usual. Actually, no, that's not a hot toy. It's, believe it or not, it's not a hot toy. It's from somewhere else. I can't remember the maker of it, but it was for the detail of Cavel's face because the hot toy isn't very good.
No, the quality is not there.
I got that one to go along with it, and it's absolutely stunning. It just pulls off the chrome effects in his suit, and
when the light hits that, it's unreal.
I'm looking at the cape, just a bit like your actual statue. It's amazing. Yeah. And then obviously
we've got it's not a collectible as such because it's used and
used well.
It's made some of our charity events.
Of children very happy, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, definitely.
This is our Superman suit with the chrome undersuit underneath, and I just love wearing it. It's the one suit I won't let any of these guys wear. It's
my favourite suit out of all the suits that we've had.
That's it's my goal to one day don that suit.
Your Batman suit was my favourite until you got that, and that's now my favourite.
And I think to be fair, we need to don it just because we need who wore it best. Is that right, Producer Steve?
There's not a chance of knowing. I tell you, the day that if this ever makes money, right, and we're wadded, we can buy two more, or we can buy another one, and they can wear it. But honestly, I was devastated when I put that on, and it ripped. It ripped behind.
Yeah,
did it?
Yeah.
And to be fair play to who made it,
it was. I didn't go through the actual company. It was what are they called, Steve? Oh my God. I forgot the name. It might come to me in a bit. I should really drop them in here now. I promise you, when we go through the Makers podcast, 100% they're getting a shout, and especially the man who did it for me. Because I went through him. Mitch, he was called.
Yeah.
I can't remember the company that they work for. There's a few of them in there. Can you remember?
Well, again, there was no issues with you.
No, he sent it back. He's in France, and I sent it back to him. And to be fair to him, he sewed it all up again for me.
Brilliant.
I fixed it and then sent it out, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I had a problem with the boots. The first boots that I sent me, told me to keep them, and then sent me some new boots with and they're well comfort. But when you've got that on,
you believe you are Superman.
Honestly, even me.
There's a thought in the back of your mind going, I can fly.
I remember how giddy you were at Comic-Con in London.
Yeah. Mate,
how giddy he was wearing.
Come on, he was Batman as well. It was like
you were running around like a giddy kid. It was so funny.
It's insane, wasn't it? Like we got so much traction. To be fair, I mean we have because we always wear the good stuff.
We do. Yeah.
That got some serious traction, and it still does now. I did something in Leeds, 9 days things in Leeds
at the Armouries,
Leeds Armouries, and honestly, there was like thousands of kids. And I'm fair, and I know I'm not a perfect Superman by any stretch, but they proper believed that I was him. Do you know what I mean? And I just thought, wow. So Warner Brothers, if you need to recast,
thank you for bringing in those collectibles.
Hang on. I've got one more that I want to discuss, and there's a particular reason. So this is the 50th anniversary reprint of Action Comics #1, June 1938, first appearance of Superman. The reason I wanted to bring it in is, at the moment, currently, this particular issue is only about between 20 and 60 quid. Around anniversary time, I have known it to shoot up to about 600. It all depends on. It's one of the few comics I know that jumps around the market price.
They don't normally jump, do they?
They don't normally change.
Not by that much.
That's actually a replica, right?
Yeah, this is a 50th anniversary reprint.
He's not holding an £11 million comic.
Don't be coming to our house.
That's the reason I wanted to bring it up.
Don't be robbing him.
Literally last year, a mint condition first issue or first print of Action Comics #1 sell for $15 million. It is now the most expensive pulp culture collectible ever.
15 million. Is that pounds or dollars?
Dollars.
Still, it don't matter.
$15 million.
Insane for a comic book.
So that's why I wanted to show this.
Which would have cost 50 cents.
Yeah.
Imagine.
That's exactly it, yeah. So original, obviously, like you say, sold for 50 cents when it was on the stalls.
And if you ever want to watch anything to do with that comic, is what's it called? Storing Superman or something it's called? Or Saving Superman?
Saving
Netflix
Superman.
Saving Superman.
There's a show, Saving Superman. Honestly, mint watch. You just see how much pressure is under holding that comic. It is ridiculous. He's got thousands of comics, but he's got that one.
Do you not regret not picking one up when you was a kid?
I'm younger
Could have got
than
two.
you two.
If you could go back in
I
time,
hate this joke.
would you buy about 10 of them?
Oh God! Yeah. If you could travel back in time,
Imagine.
You're putting
and Detective Comics number 27.
I'd have been straight to the local bank, safety deposit box.
Yeah.
It'd have been in there. They would have been opened.
Vacuum sealed and everything.
You'd never have seen daylight, would you?
It would never been read. Vacuum sealed. It would be flipping. Put in flipping cryogenics if you could, just to freeze it.
I always often think, like, that's the question, like, if you go back in time, what would be the one thing you do? Some people say I buy shares in Amazon, some people say I buy 10 of them, some people say I don't know.
The thing is, you wouldn't buy 10. What you do is you buy 1, maybe 2, and then destroy every copy you can find.
Yeah. 'Cause then you have got the mint one.
And then you have got the right one.
I reckon you're going to have people coming after you, though, aren't you?
Oh, God, yeah.
What would you do, though, if you could go back in time, do anything, buy anything, what would you do? Invest in anything or whatever, buy something, what would it be? Steve, if you're waiting for
I'd be doing the hot tub time machine thing. I'd be going back and like creating Apple and stuff and Google.
Probably the way to go.
messing up the timeline, basically, yeah.
Not Facebook, because Mark Zuckerberg wasn't the greatest of
Google would probably be a good
swindled some money out of people.
Google. All right, like you say, Mac or Apple or whatever.
Tesla.
Tesla would be a good one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm diverse.
Anyway,
I always ask that question.
Anyway, thank
what about
you.
you, Steve?
Thank you, guys.
What would you go back and do? Because you're quite intelligent, aren't you, lad? What would you go back and do?
Don't know how my answer or response to that now.
You'd throw something in mad, that's why I'm asking you.
No, I'd spend one last day with my granddad.
Oh, man, there's always someone has to spoil it, isn't there?
Wow.
With a beautiful
Be
thing.
selfish.
Honestly. He's had a soppy one. What would you go back to?
Okay, no, I wouldn't have gone to Italy when my dad passed. I would have still been in the UK, right? Just to be with him, because he obviously passed in the air and you had to come pick me up from the airport.
You'd be with your dad?
Yeah,
I would have thought it would have been. Yeah. Obviously, today's a special day. So
no prizes, forgetting that.
Way before my mum got poorly. Just took caravan, because I never used to go caravan with her. I used to hate it because I used to play football all the time. Oh, it's boring. Do you know what? How much I'd give to go to that caravan? It's mad, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, well done for bringing the soppiness in there. Steve. Oh yeah, let's melt some hearts.
Let's move on.
Not on base, that is it. But
Before we get too much deeper.
Let's move on to Google versus Geeks.
Yes, boys, it's my favourite segment. This is Google versus Geeks. This is where I pit our geeks against each other to answer the internet's favourite Superman questions. Some will be easy, some will be difficult, and some are absolutely ridiculous. So, are you ready, boys? Let's do this. Well, obviously, I've got to start by getting dressed up, because that's my thing. And seeing as Superman doesn't have a mask, Spidey's going on again. Let's get it right, though.
No, it's the squint nose is what makes it.
What we're saying. I've hit the mic. Is the mic all right still, Steve?
Yeah.
Right, guys, let me get it up, and then we're going to see if you are as knowledgeable as you say. Now, I know I normally probably do the old MJ, but we're going to go for... I'm going to try Lois Lane. Probably sound like MJ, to be fair, but I'll try and do a girl. So, question number 1. Are we ready, boys?
Yeah, so it's Michael Jackson again.
No! Ow! What is Superman's kryptonian birth name?
Kal-El.
Very brainy. What glowing green substance is Superman famously weak to? Question number 3. What is the name of the newspaper where Clark Kent
Daily
works?
Planet.
Number 4. Which villain famously killed Superman in the comic book
Doomsday.
storyline?
Yeah.
The death of Superman. Can I finish this, please?
Oh, sorry.
Point to you, point to Doug. It's 4-3. Number 5. Before he could fly in the comics, what could Superman originally do instead?
Leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Run really fast.
Faster than a locomotive.
It's finished 4-4, Steve got it right. Leap and jump enormous buildings.
Okay.
Useless. Right, we're going to go for some really, I'm going to come back into me now.
Come on, a minute. Threw me a little bit. I'm not expecting that.
Turned you on a bit, didn't it? We're going to go for some ridiculous things that have been asked on Google by people. So just let me get it up. Because there is some good ones. Where have you gone? People overthinking comic books. Actually, do that. Let's see what Mackie's asked. Can Superman hear everything on Earth at once? That's something you'd ask.
I would say.
Depends on the version.
Yeah, I would say he can, but he drowns out.
Well, there's plenty of times where
He
you
learns how
see
to
him
drown
like
out.
in space, listening to everything that happens
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
planet. So yeah, technically.
Right, some really random ones. Right, you ready? Would Superman break normal furniture? Why would you even ask that? I mean, it's probably obvious, isn't it? We break normal furniture.
Yeah, I
don't we?
would say.
Can Superman get drunk?
Depends on the version.
Only with extremely strong alien alcohol.
Depends on the version.
If he's on kryptonite, but let's not mention it because we're on about all the time. Could Superman survive a nuclear explosion?
Yes.
Yes, he could. Could eat it, couldn't he? If Superman had sex with Lois Lane, would he smash her that hard that he would send her into outer space?
Send her into outer
Someone actually,
Like the elevator in Quest for Peace.
someone actually put that into Google.
But it's actually I'm telling you now, there's some
Wow,
very-
someone's actually put that into Google.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the really
Was it
strange
you?
ones.
Did you put that into Google?
I probably, yeah, it's probably one I did. Let's see if we can got something else. No, that's it. I think that was the most stupidest one.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh no! Can Superman sneeze planets away? I mean, are you for real?
Oh my god. Why?
Why would you even ask that question? Like, you wake up in the morning, you go, do you know what? I'm going to ask Google.
It's not waking up in the morning. You know when you have those intrusive thoughts in your head when you can't sleep? Someone's had that suddenly come into their head and thought, I need to Google that to find out.
Does Superman pay taxes? And can he get sunburnt? They're all the really weird ones. But I think the smashing balls into space.
definitely,
That's the new one.
I'll take that one.
Okay. Thank you very much, Andy.
That is Google versus Geeks. Well done. So that was a draw, wasn't it?
It was a draw,
You
yes.
had it then. You had him.
I know, I had him. I know.
You lost it. Well,
Only because you deducted a point.
because you got it wrong.
No, because I got it right. I just answered
interrupted
before you asked the question.
Exactly. You never do that. You don't
You
see
do.
that. No, you don't.
Of course you do. Every game show.
Oh, right. So Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right?
If you know the answer.
You've got the big dog there, Chris Tarrant, throwing it out, asking a question in the middle.
Yeah,
of
he
it.
just prolongs it for dramatic
bam.
effects. We don't need dramatic effects.
You don't, do you? Shut up. Not having it. Anyway, that's Google versus Geeks. Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you.
Cheers.
Are you all right?
Hey. Superman reminds us that strength without kindness means nothing. Look up. Geek,
Geek
out.
out.